And welcome to a Big Ten Network chat. I'm Andy Katz, pleased to be joined by Joe Wieskamp. After Iowa knocked off Rutgers to get the season sweep of the Scarlet Knights, Joe, you had 26 and 10, 5 threes in the win over Rutgers. But most importantly, you guys had lost 3 of 4, including your last home game against Ohio State. So if you can, how much of a sense of urgency was there to get this one?
Yeah, we were locked into this game plan, definitely. We've gone through a little bit of a rough stretch as a team and lost a couple of close games that we felt that we played good enough to win, but just didn't close them out. So it's a long season, and the only thing you can do is control the game in front of you. That's what we try to do tonight, and just go out there and compete as hard as we can. Just have fun with it.
You know, I thought in this game versus some of these other ones that that I was referencing, especially the Indiana game, was that you guys, when you had the lead, you didn't take your foot off the pedal. Even though Rutgers was coming at you, you responded, and you never let them get right there to potentially take it away from you. What was the difference maybe in practice the last couple of days to try to tweak that?
Yeah, we had a great couple of days of practice leading up to this game, and we knew that Rutgers was a team that goes on runs. They can go on big spurts, 7-9-0 runs, and I think we did a good job of just, letting them, not letting them get on good runs, and we really focused defensively, and I think we did a good job of being up into their space and trying to take things away that they were trying to do.
I saw head coach Fran McCaffrey said that this was basically like a complete game from Joe Wieskamp. His vantage point, obviously we all saw it. We all would agree. Why do you agree that you might have played one of your more complete games of the season?
I mean, I'm one of my hardest critics, so, I know that there's a few things where I made some mistakes, but at the end of the day, I feel like I was just aggressive, and that's what it comes down to, and just being aggressive defensively up into their space, rebounding and running the floor. And I think that helps lead me into scoring positions offensively, and guys did good jobs of finding me in the right spots and setting screens for me and different things like that. So I just tried to compete as hard as I could and help our team as best I could to get us a W.
All right, so clearly you wouldn't have given yourself an A+. So if you were grading yourself, where would those critiques have been?
A couple of defensive errors, just mentally, as a player, you kind of look back and think of, things you did well, things that you can improve on. And just looking back, I know there's a couple of mistakes defensively that I can improve on. And I think anyone out there that plays that many minutes is going to have that. So just got to continue to keep working.
One last thing, Joe. Luka obviously gets an immense amount of attention. He's the focus of the opposing scout. You can see sometimes at the end of the game, especially against Indiana, he can be exhausted because there's just everyone, the pounding and everything. This was a great example of how you and others like you on the roster can benefit. How have things changed, though, over the Big Ten as the scouting gets even more intense and, everyone starts to, especially the second time around when teams really know some of your tendencies? How has it changed for you guys?
Yeah, I mean, Luka's obviously a terrific player. Everyone knows that. And he's at the top of team scouting reports. They're double, triple teaming him. And I think he's made a great improvement throughout the years, just finding guys when they were open, when teams come to double and triple team him, and us as guards and wings, taking advantage of those opportunities when, they're sagging on him and they're kind of leaving us. And we just got to knock down those shots and make it easier on him. He's going to score, but at the same time, when we're scoring, it opens up things for him.
And lastly, Joe, give me a word that would describe what this Big Ten season has been like.
Different, I would say. Just because everything's going on, COVID, but I think our guys have done a great job just staying locked in. Obviously, there's no leaving I'm pretty much in my apartment all day or at Carver. So just staying locked into the things that we want to accomplish and realizing that we have the chance to do something special and just staying connected as a team.
And in terms of the quality of play, what comes to mind?
I'd say the opposite of different. It's the same. Teams are extremely physical, just like they have been throughout my first 2 years here. And we know what we're going to see from each team night in and night out, and that's going to be a battle. It's going to be a dogfight. And you got to bring your A game to win in this league. As you can see, we've lost, 4 of our last 5. So it's time for us to get on a winning streak, and I think that started tonight.
I'm going to throw 2 G words at you. I think there's it's a grind and a gauntlet, that you guys have to go through night in and night out. Joe, I appreciate it. Stay safe, and hopefully we'll talk soon.
Yeah, thank you.